I recently saw this in a local newspaper, and I want to make a little tribute video for Martin Archery. I was lucky enough to work there for 3 months in 2012, between I believe June and August. I worked in the Damon Howitt section of the shop, of the manufacturing area that makes the traditional wooden bows. And I just heard that the owner, Gail Martin, had passed away here about a month ago. And I had the honor to meet him. Very nice gentleman. Always had a smile on his face. Always nice. And I wish I would have spent more time getting to know him. I wanted to show you what I got out of Martin myself. Now, when I worked in Damon Howitt, which is the name of the gentleman that started this traditional bows that Martin sells, and I believe Martin bought the company. What I did was, I did not know that Martin and other bow manufacturers are contracted by different movies to submit bows for their movies that are being made, and they test them out, and if they like them they'll use them, and if they don't, well, they'll send them back. Now these two bows right here, I believe, are Martin. They are shaped as Martin longbows, maybe a Viper, something like that. I don't know that much about bows. I've had these for over a year. I've strung them up, I've never fired them. I bought them because they were one-offs, and that means that they were specially made for the movie. They were even signed by the manager at that time. I don't know if he's still the manager. His name was Chris Carter. He signed this, and he called it the Katniss by Martin. And what I got Chris to do when I bought these, we went up to the owner, one of the owners of Martin's, one of the and asked them if I could buy them, and they said yes, and they gave me a price, and I bought both of them. I bought them because they're beautiful works of art, and they're something that in America is lacking. But the one thing is, when Martin bought Damon Howitt, and this is the Damon Howitt logo, this silkscreen was never used on any of the bows since Martin bought them, as far as I know. So I had Chris dig out the silkscreen for Damon Howitt. He happened to find it, and we put that on, and we put this one on this one. I wish I could have got Mr. Martin to sign them, but he he was here and there all the time, and I would watch him. We would set up 8 or 9 or 10 or 12 of his signature bows on our main work table, and of course anyone that knows about the bows knows that he signs his signature bows, and we'd set them up all in a row for him, and we'd give him an ink pot and a pen and all set up, and we'd call him, and he would come over, and he would methodically sign every bow before they were sent to the paint shop. And I was a sander and a painter, and what I've done with these bows here is I put on extra coats of lacquer, and then I sanded them smooth and polished them. I refer to them as super bows because of the shine that they have on them, as you can see here. And I'm not a hunter. I have nothing against hunting. And one of the gentlemen down there where I work said, well, a lot of hunters don't prefer shiny bows because that kind of gives them away. They want everything to blend in before they shoot that 600-pound buck or whatever they're shooting. But these were designed for Jennifer Lawrence. They were sent down to the production company for the Catching Fire movie. I believe it's Catching Fire. And these were used by the cast, I imagine, and they were sent back because they wanted to use a different type of bow. Now when you see the Catching Fire movie, you will see a bow that she uses that looks like two leather belts attached to something in the middle, and it looks like a total piece of shit. They should have gone with these. These are a woman's bow, but I got them because they're a piece of history, a piece of art, and I would just like to say my condolences to the Martin family. And we've lost a really great American. And I hope that Martin continues building their great bows. And it was an absolutely great, interesting summer to work down there at the plant. So we'll see what happens. All right, thank you.